What's up, YouTube? T Movies here. Now, today I saw the new Richard Linklater film, Where'd You Go, Bernadette? Which, like I said, is directed by Richard Linklater, and I'm a big Richard Linklater fan. And of course, it stars Kate Blanchett. Blanchett. She's Kate Blanchett. She's one of the greatest actresses of all time. So despite the bad reviews, I still decided to go see it. And I gotta say, Where'd You Go, Bernadette? It's it's not bad or anything, but I would say it is probably Richard Linklater's weakest film. Now, granted, that doesn't mean I didn't like the film, but I just found it to be one of his weakest. Anyway, the film is based on this book by this author named Maria Sampa, and it's about this woman named Bernadette, played by Kate Blanchett, who's also like a architect, and she has an okay marriage with her husband, played by Billy Crudup, and she also has a nice relationship with her daughter, named B, played by this newcomer named Emma Nelson. And B pretty much is hoping that a family trip to Antarctica will bring them all together and all. And then there also happens to be a mishanded blackberry bush that ends up resulting in a destruction of the house of this Bernadette's neighbor named Audrey, played by Kristen Wiig, and for whatever reason, also the FBI also comes knocking as well, and they want to talk to Bernadette about some stuff and about her behavior and all that, but she ends up fleeing. So it also she pretty much ends up she ends up pretty much leaving somewhere, and now it becomes like a Gone Girl type situation. Except it doesn't turn out as Gone Girl. With the mystery thing, it does have a Gone Girl feel to it because of that alone. But yeah, I thought this movie was a little slow and a little draggy at time. I will admit that. But I thought it was an interesting film. The story was a bit weak, but I love the performances by Kate Blanchett. She's Blanchett. Anything Blanchett's in, she's great. Like who doesn't love Kate Blanchett? She's a doll. She's one of the greatest actors of all time. Even if she's in a not so good movie, she's great in it. And I really like the best part of this whole movie has got to be the relationship between Bernadette and her daughter B. Now I don't know anything about this actress who plays the daughter. I know she's like a newcomer, and the actress name is Emma Nelson. I think she should be in more stuff because I thought Emma Nelson was terrific in her parts. And Billy Crudup. He's Billy Crudup. He's always terrific. It was an interesting. It was an okay script, and they also feature like a pretty cool documentary that's all about Bernadette Fox and all. That features interviews from it features some interesting cameos in the interview. Like you had Steve Zahn, Megan Mullally. You also had Lawrence Fishburne, who has a pretty cool part in this. I love Lawrence Fishburne. As well as Kate Byrne is also in the documentary too. I thought that was pretty cool to watch. Yeah, I really love the documentary. Like the scenes with Byrne, that's like with the documentary about Bernadette Fox. I think that's definitely my favorite part of the film. And the movie is also pretty comedic. Like there is some very comedic timing in this film, and it also goes to a very serious tone too. Like there are some serious parts, but it's a typical Richard Linklater film. He did a pretty decent job with this movie now. And the end, like the last half was also a little weak. I think it should have had a better ending. But I'll say and fun fact, this is also Richard Linklater's first ever feature film with a female-centered lead. There's a little tip for you there too. And I'm a big Richard Linklater guy. Not so long ago, actually last week I did my 10 favorite Richard Linklater movies. I really love Richard Linklater. I think he's a really talented filmmaker, and he could do comedy, he could do drama really well, and I thought he did a remarkable job with this film. And like I said, it was a little draggy and it was a little slow, and it was a little longer than it should have. It was a pretty long. It was about 2 hours. I think they could have cut it down just a little bit. They could have probably cut out some scenes. But that was an okay little film. No, it wasn't great. If one of these days I redo my top 10 Richard Linklater movies, I don't think this movie will actually be in that top 10 list or anything. But I still thought it was a decent gem. And if you're a Richard Linklater fan, I say give this one a go. I think you'll enjoy it. And also, yeah, sad that it's not doing well in the box office, but the reviews definitely didn't help it, and they held up their review bargain pretty late, and the advertisements wasn't the best. So yeah, but right now, the company Annapurna Pictures really needs a hit. But definitely, I think Annapurna's best film in recent years is definitely Booksmart. But still, yeah, this was a pretty decent film. And granted, I never read the book of that this movie is based on, so I can't really compare the movie to the book because I never really read the book. So I can't really comment on that alone. But like I said, if you're a fan of Richard Linklater, if you're a fan of Kate Blanchett, I say go see this movie if you guys haven't seen it. It's a pretty decent little flick, and I think you'll enjoy it. But let me leave it to you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Where'd You Go, Bernadette? If so, what you thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And have you ever read the book that this movie is also based on? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Team Movies signing off.